The EU has insisted there will be no grand bargain over fishing and financial services in trade negotiations with the UK. French Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire rejected a trade-off over fishing and financial services in talks to strike a post-Brexit agreement. Speaking at the Politico and Legfi Finance Summit on Thursday, he said, "We must indeed find a deal on fishery access, but there will be no grand bargain. I am totally against this idea, which would mean that we'd give in to finance." It comes as talks between the two sides for a free trade deal are due to kick off next month, with fishing and financial services expected to be key issues. The UK left the EU on January 31 and has entered a transition period until the end of 2020, during which time it follows the bloc's rules. Post-Brexit Britain wants to be energetic champions of free and open trade, Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab has said. Mr. Raab, who is in Australia as part of a tour of the region to promote free trade deals, said a close relationship with Canberra was a key part of the vision for a global Britain. Writing in a column for the Australian Financial Review, the Foreign Secretary said the UK was forging ahead as a self-confident, global nation, ready to reinvigorate our ties with old friends after leaving the EU at the end of last month. Ex-Brexit Party MEP Rupert Lowe tweeted, "Isn't free trade a wonderful thing? Estimates are that cutting tariffs and striking trade deals with countries around the globe will save £8.3 billion. The world's a big place when you look beyond your doorstep. An exciting period in our country's history is just beginning." Author and historian Tom Holland has highlighting the big problem Remainers face following the UK's departure from the EU. Retweeting an article from American magazine The Atlantic on whether Britain will rejoin the bloc, he said, "A very good analysis of the big problem that erstwhile Remainers hoping the UK will rejoin the EU now face. They have to hope, if we are to rejoin the EU, that the country will implode economically and constitutionally. And that's not a great look. I would also have thought it was by no means a given that the EU would want back a country as divided as the UK would inevitably be over the issue of its membership."